Yeah, Shanti, my wife's friend died today. And a
Yes.
woman that she was taking care of a little bit, helping, just giving support. Very unexpectedly. I know my wife is upset, and I want to
Yes.
be able to help her deal with it. And I was wondering what you advise.
Yes. So death is inevitable reality, but people who are not at that level, they're grieving, we should console them, support them. Okay. We should cheer them up, provide whatever comfort they need. But for ourselves, we realize death is inevitable reality. With seeing the death of others, we should remember our life is very fragile. So we should wake up that death comes unexpectedly, like you mentioned. You know, everything was fine and suddenly it happened. And we have no guarantee of even next moment or tomorrow. So we should take it seriously. When somebody dies, they do grieving. They are not doing grieving for the person who died, they are grieving for themselves. What would I do without you? Who would give me company? Who would support me financially? Who would take care of my things? But anyone think, where are you going? How is your journey going to be? What can I do for you so your journey is better? So this is aspect is missing. In Tibet they have bardo. In India they have also rituals. And there are scriptures, Garud Puran. Here in Tibet they have scripture that 49 days journey of the soul between one body to another. But then it varies depending upon intensity. So one helps a person who is dying so that journey is made smoother. Because our journey after death is really playing back how we live this life. If you are attached, you have anger, all these things will show up in the very fearful images, and that will prevent you from going in a right direction. But if you have meditated, you have been kind, then you will find smooth journey, and next life will be continuing to evolve you further. Okay. So as far as we are concerned, we should soothe the people at their level. But for ourselves, we have to learn a lesson that body is temporary. Body is like a clothing. We change the clothes, we change the body. The journey of soul continues. It's just like going from one grade to another. We graduate, become mature, we get fresh body to learn new lesson, and then we go on until we learn the lesson of perfection. And that lesson is, there is nothing to do, nowhere to go, we are perfect already. All we do is discover, like a prodigal son, go in the world, experiment and realize that world has nothing to offer that is permanent. And just look from realistic standpoint. All our life, most people, their life, they struggle to accumulate wealth, fame, power, whatever they can accumulate. Everything is left behind. And time of death, these people are miserable because they cannot let go of all the deep attachment. Evolved persons, they let go of all the things while they are living. So they welcome death. It's celebrating the death. They become totally free because they live in this life like checking in a motel. This is like a short-term vacation. So don't get attached to it. Take all the gifts of life as privileges so that you don't hang on to it. It's like it is borrowed, is given to us and can be snatched away. If you accept as privilege, then you can let go of it easily. But when you hang on to it, you cannot let go of it. So death is a reminder of impermanence of life. Life is precious, and only worthwhile thing we can attain is something gives us peace now in this life, and also it guarantees peace in the next life, because next life is continuation. So people who are attached, they accumulate wealth, fame or power, they are very miserable. They are slave to that. They are controlled by that. They don't have peace. They cannot sleep. But person who has renounced everything, their mind is free. They can really have freedom. Okay. So greatest lesson we learn in life is maturity, spiritual maturity, living and enjoying everything as blessing instead of hanging on to anything. Okay. Yeah, but we have to prepare for death. We prepare for death because entire life should be meditation to prepare for the death. And Tibetan Bardo say, you have meditated, then after death you know where to go. You are not disillusioned. It is like a deep dream-like state. And dream is whatever we do during the day. Dreams are there. So all life what we do is that in dream-like state we are guided by those thoughts. So evolution in this life continues in next life.